Tiger Gym, our final game of the night, our nightcap. Boys Championship semifinal number 2. The hosts La Junta Tigers taking on the Los Animas Trojans. Our starting lineup is brought to you by Floorcraft here in La Junta. And for Los Animas, they will start Justice Pryor. Justice, a 5'7" senior. Also Lonnie Skiles. Lonnie, a 6'3" senior. Shane Smith. And Smith is a 5'9" senior. Also Trevor Johnson in the mix, and he is a 6'5" senior. And Bubba Martinez as well. Bubba is a 6'2" junior.
See if you can
For the La Junta Tigers, we'll have starting Casey Weber. And Casey will be joined by Troy Schreibogel, Joel Johnson, Dallas Oquist, and Brandon Martinez.
See if you can read my handwriting there, Pat.
Not a problem, not a problem.
I guess when we both have a little bit poor penmanship, that's what happens, huh?
Weber is a 6'2" junior. Schreibogel, 6'3" from the senior class. Johnson, a 5'10" senior. Oquist, a senior at 6'2". Brandon Martinez, also a senior at 6'2". Martinez in the circle for the Tigers. And it'll be Bubba Martinez there for Los Animas. And we've got a whistle right away. Somebody moved on the Tigers, so Los Animas will trigger it in midcourt. It's going to be bounced in by Shane Smith, and we're underway. Shane with it. Just left to the top of the key. Dumps it into the lane. Justice Pryor comes back out. Gives it again to Smith. Smith trying to drive around Oquist. Passes to the left side. 3-ball put up by Lonnie Skiles. He'll miss it. And it's going to be La Junta Tiger basketball. Joel Johnson will trigger it in. Casey Weber brings it down. Los Animas mans him up half court. Weber comes down, passes off to Oquist on the right wing. Dallas looking for some help, finds Schreibogel behind him. Schreibogel drives right into the lane, up to the bucket, blocked behind him by Lonnie Skiles. Gives it off, Shane Smith brings it down. 40 seconds in, no score. Boys Championship semifinal number 2. With the ball, right side, Trevor Johnson. Martinez leaning on him. Gives it back now to Skiles. Skiles back up top of the key to Bubba Martinez. Now to Justice Pryor into the lane. Shot up by Trevor Johnson. And we do have Los Animas on the board first. 2-0 Trojans here. Just underway. The winner will meet Sanford for the title tomorrow night here at 7 o'clock. This will be Schreibogel going to the bucket. He will get fouled. He's going to get a couple of shots.
I think that's on Johnson, isn't it?
I think it will be on Trevor Johnson. 4-0. Yes, it is. And that is his first and the first team.
I think he got in a little bit of foul trouble last night, too. Didn't play as many minutes as I'd like him to. You think we could handle another game like that girls' game?
Sure.
Okay.
Troy Schreibogel at the line, and his first free throw is up and in.
That's better than the snoozer that you want to fall asleep on.
Puts the Tigers on the board 2-1. And Troy will get them both to tie it. 2-all. Here comes Los Animas on the run. Justice Pryor with it. Pulls up top of the key. Backs in between the circles. Weber will follow him a little bit. Passes to the left side to Skiles. Lonnie moves to his left. Now to his right underneath on the cut. Wide open was Justice Pryor. Lays it up off the glass. 4-2. Trojans lead it. 6:20 left in the first. Johnson takes the inbound to Oquist. Trojans bring pressure to the Tigers. Off to Martinez. Ball is nearly lost. It's going to be tipped away and out of bounds by Justice Pryor. And I'm thinking Coach Hinkhouse down there wanted a foul on Pryor up on Brandon Martinez's back. Oquist will trigger it into Weber. Trojans bring the pressure again. Down to Johnson, nearly batted away. Saved by Schreibogel, and we'll give it back to Joel. Joel in the middle to Weber. On Weber, Shane Smith dishes it off. Oquist, 3, short off the iron, no. Rebound for Justice Pryor. Pryor comes back right to left for the Trojans. Stops in the middle and backs up. Now passes left side. Bubba Martinez with it there. Martinez fires into the lane. Ball's going to go right through the hands of Shane Smith. Picked up by Troy Schreibvogel. Tigers coming back left to right. Schreibvogel pulls up right side, top of the key to Oquist. Oquist bouncing underneath, looking for Johnson on the cut. Got Joel, turnaround jumper, comes out, no. And the rebound's going to be pulled in by Bubba Martinez. Long outlet down court. Shane Smith couldn't hold on to it. It goes out the door, but I think Weber last to touch it. Should stay with Los Animas. And it will. Martinez from the corner on the far side. Gets it into Pryor. Pryor drives on the wing into the free throw circle across the lane. Bounces into Skiles. Shot. He'll miss it. And the rebound by Johnson. He'll miss his look. And now Dallas Oquist has it for La Junta. Shoves it off to Joel Johnson. Johnson down to Weber in the right corner. Casey's going to drive in on Shane Smith. Runner down the right baseline. No good. Schreibvogel saves the rebound. Is going to flip it out to Oquist. We're going to have a backcourt right here. No. Yep, that should have been, yes. I was going to say, as Oquist tapped it before it went over the timeline, and then he got it again. I agree with the official. Coach Hinkhouse is down here, and I think that was the right call.
I wasn't looking. I was typing up everything.
No, that was the right call. We got John back updating myhometeamsports.com.
And the My Home Team Sports Facebook. We'll try and get everything done. Catch up with it at the end of the day. A lot of action. Won't see this much action again till March.
Tomorrow night.
well, no, I mean, this weekend. I'm meaning the weekend till middle of March.
Justice Pryor takes the inbound, gives it off to Torres in the game. Now 3-ball, Bubba Martinez from the right side, no good. Martinez with the rebound. That's Brandon for Los Animas. Off to Weber. Casey comes across, finds Oquist. Dallas drives the baseline right. Puts up a hook shot. Doesn't go in. He's going to get a pair, though. And that foul will go on Justice Pryor. That'll be his first and the second team on Los Animas. Puts Oquist at the line. Dad Mike up here in the stands. Talking with daughter Whitney right now about their win just a little bit ago. First free throw is in for Dallas Oquist. He'll get another one.
She was a little spark plug at that end. She got
Indeed.
them going. They weren't doing too good in the fourth, and she got them going.
Both free throws in for Dallas Oquist. We're tied up here at 4.5 minutes left in the first. Trojans with it in the lane. Trevor Johnson, ball knocked away from him, and it'll be taken by Schreibvogel. Outlet to Johnson. Johnson kicks it back out. Oquist, baseline left, misses his finger roll, tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with the Tigers. Basketball will stay with La Junta. Schreibvogel baseline right of the basket to do the inbound. Fronted there by Lonnie Skiles into the corner. Oquist comes back out to Johnson. Back to Schreibvogel. 3. Long off the iron. No good. Bubba Martinez with the rebound for Los Animas. Brings it back across. Martinez will give it there to Matthew Torres. Torres for 3 from the right side. And it's 7-4 Los Animas halfway through the first. Weber down court to Brandon Martinez. Back across to Joel Johnson and to Schreibvogel, right corner. Fake the 3 there in front of Skiles. Back into the corner. He'll come out to Weber. Casey fronted by Torres. And we've got a timeout on the floor taken by La Junta. A full timeout. 3:48 left here in the first. 7-4 Los Animas. We'll be right back to the shootout on Thunder Country. Will trigger it into Weber after the Tiger timeout. Weber to Brandon Martinez on the right wing. Looks inside for Johnson. Ball nearly tipped away by Bubba Martinez. Brandon Martinez gets control. Back out to Weber to Johnson for three. Short off the iron. No good. Lonnie Skiles will clear the rebound out for Los Animas. Bubba Martinez brings it down. Back to Skiles. Drives in the lane. Puts up the runner. No good. Rebound bounces out to Johnson. Down court to Schreibogel. Troy's going right into the bucket, and it rattles down for Troy Schreibogel. 7-6 is our score. Los Animas by 1. 3:05 left first quarter. Matthew Torres on the right side comes back into the middle. And that is Skiles. Nope, Martinez with it. Back over to Torres once again. Gives it top of the key to Pryor. Looks into the lane looking for Skiles, and Schreibogel will foul him from behind. Troy reaching in to bat the ball away. That'll be Troy's first personal and the first team on La Junta. Cody Nell will come in for the La Junta Tigers. And Shane Smith will re-enter for Los Animas. Trojan ball bounced in. Martinez to Skiles. Double pump. Lonnie gets the shot to go. Lonnie Skiles. 9-6 Trojans by 3. 2:45 left first quarter. Schreibogel down court to Nell. Nell back to Schreibogel. Kicks it across to Oquist left side. Dallas drives in. Goes up. We've got a push and 2 shots for Dallas. And the foul's called on Lonnie Skiles of Los Animas, his first personal and the third team. Free throw is up and good. And Oquist will get one more here. Another one for Oquist into the air and down the hatch. Dallas gets them both. Lead back down to 1. 9-8 Los Animas. 2.5 minutes left first quarter. Justice Pryor with the ball in between the circles for the Trojans. Gives it off to Martinez. And now back to Torres. Martinez again. Bounces into the lane. Found Shane Smith. Ball knocked away. Casey Weber comes out of the pile. Down court to Johnson. Johnson to the bucket. Puts up the runner. No good. Rebound pulled in by Torres. Torres outlet down court. Shane Smith. Smith now to Martinez. Martinez runner in the lane. And a rebound to Schreibogel. Troy's going to lose the ball. Shane Smith will pick it up. Back to Justice Pryor. Pryor passes off on the right side to Torres. Now we'll give it off to Justice Pryor. Looking underneath for the alley-oop to Torres, and it'll be knocked away by Schreibogel. Torres touched it last, though, so Cody Nell will trigger it in for La Junta. Hector Hernandez will come in for Los Animas, as does Kalen Garcia. And Casey Weber will walk it down left to right for La Junta. 1:40 left first quarter, 9-8 Los Animas. Winner plays Sanford for the title tomorrow. Top of the key, Nell with the ball. Cody dribbles it a few times, right-handed, passes left now to Johnson. In front of Johnson, Hector Hernandez. And tries to dish it underneath to Weber through Casey's hands out of bounds, Los Animas ball. Bubba Martinez into Matthew Torres. Torres across on the point. Pulls up left side, dumps it into the lane. Lonnie Skiles, hook shot, no good. Hernandez with the rebound. That'll be blocked by Schreibogel, picked up by Oquist. Out to Johnson. Joel misses the layup, and Casey Weber will miss the putback. We've got a jump called, and the possession arrow will go to Los Animas. Bubba Martinez will trigger it in. Into Hernandez, back to Martinez. We'll walk it across the timeline. Left-handed dribble as he comes across. Passes left side to Hernandez. Back in the middle now to Garcia. Garcia has the ball peeled away from him by Nell. Cody on the floor trying to get control of that ball. It'll pop loose, picked up by Bubba Martinez. 3 for Martinez, top of the key, missed it. Gets his own rebound. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. That should be La Junta ball, I think. I thought it came off the foot of Lonnie Skiles. And it's going to stay with Los Animas. The guys in the striped shirt have the call, not me. So it'll be Bubba Martinez, baseline left of the basket, will trigger it in right through the hands of Matthew Torres out of bounds. It will come right back to the La Junta Tigers. 9-8 Trojans, 38 seconds left first quarter. Johnson with it to Weber. Casey out in the left forecourt with the basketball. Will come back out on the top of the key. Johnson to Nell. Nell right wing, 25 seconds left. Gives it off to Martinez, now in the lane, Oquist. Dallas tries to shoot, blocked by Kalen Garcia. Trojans have it, out to Torres, and now to Bubba Martinez. Martinez pass right side, Hector Hernandez down the baseline. Cody Nell's going to block the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Los Animas with 10 seconds left here in the first. 10 seconds left in the first. Torres set to trigger it in, and the inbound stolen by Martinez, so the Tigers down to Johnson. Joel lays it in, and that will put the Tigers up 10-9, and that's how the first quarter will end. 10-9 La Junta after the first quarter of play. The 2012 La Junta Holiday Shootout will continue in a moment on Thunder Country. Oh, close one. PC 16, Swink 13 first quarter.
That county wasn't that bad looking. They actually had a probably better, may have been a little bit better than Los Animas, to be honest with you. But Los Animas won.
What's wrong? That happens at OJC sometime. I don't know what the deal is there. Huh. Might be that phone. Welcome back, everybody. We are live here at Tiger Gym. La Junta takes the lead right at the end of the first quarter, 10-9. And Cody Nell will trigger it in for the Tigers as we start the second quarter of play. Casey Weber with the ball, gives it off to Joel Johnson. Johnson works it back off to Weber, top of the key. Poking at the ball, that'll be Shane Smith. Weber drives by him up to the rack, foul. Casey will go to the line. On Trevor Johnson, maybe? Let's see. Nope, it's not going to be on Johnson. Instead, it's on Lonnie Skiles, and that'll be the second on Lonnie and the fourth team on the Trojans. Casey Weber at the line. Casey yet to score tonight. Now he does. His first free throw is up and good. Santiago Fernandez will come in for Los Animas. Casey Weber with one more free throw. Ball is up and in. Got them both. 12-9, Tigers up, just underway here in the second quarter. Bubba Martinez comes across on the dribble, right side, drives down the lane. Johnson there with him. Shot, no good. And Nell clears the rebound for La Junta. Cody way up there to get it. Gives it off to Schreibogle. Schreibogle to Johnson, back to Nell, back to Schreibogle. Troy, lane open, drives in, misses the layup off the glass. Rebound pulled in by Trevor Johnson. Johnson gives it off to Justice Pryor. Baseball pass down to Santiago Fernandez. He'll lose it out of bounds. Looking down on the cut for Shane Smith. Tiger basketball. Nell to trigger it in to Casey Weber. No pressure for Los Animas. Set up in a half court. Weber will walk across, meets up with Shane Smith. Passes to Brandon Martinez. Back to Weber on the cut. Up off the glass. No good. Schreibogle fights for the rebound. Coming out of the pile with it, Justice Pryor. Pryor down court on the pass to Fernandez. Back to the middle to Johnson. And now to Bubba Martinez for three. It'll go down. Bubba Martinez rattles in the tray. And that ties it at 12 with 6:45 left in the first half. Weber comes across now for the Tigers. He'll launch a three of his own. That's off the iron, no good. Up on the rebound will be Trevor Johnson. Johnson down court to Justice Pryor. Pryor pulls up left forecourt, passes back into the middle to Martinez. Martinez across right side. Fernandez for three, no good. Rebound to Weber. Casey's got it. He'll bring it across, pass down court, Johnson. Johnson right to the rack. He'll get fouled by Justice Pryor. That will be the second on Pryor and the fifth team on La Junta, or rather on Los Animas. 2 shots for Joel Johnson. Johnson at the line. Joel scoreless so far. And again, not anymore as that first free throw is in.
He'll be in the Chieftain tomorrow.
He'll get another one.
Nothing.
Hector Hernandez or Max Preps, one of the two.
Yep, whoever they get it to.
Max Preps is more the official thing anymore, it seems. Free throw is up and in. Johnson got them both 14-12. Tigers by 2, 6:15 left first half. Here comes Bubba Martinez, right to left for Los Animas, hands it off to Hernandez. He'll pull up, top of the key, goes left to Fernandez, back to Hernandez, and now to Martinez. Back in the middle to Hector. He'll drive down onto the right side on the wing. Fronted up by Weber. Now into the cut. We've got a foul. Bubba Martinez going to the bucket, and I think that'll go on Cody Nell. That is a 4, that is a 5, and that is the number on Cody Nell's uniform. That is his first and the second team on the Tigers.
It's kind of unusual where you have the exciting game, the high pass, the ladies, and then the men come in and play a little bit slower pace.
Martinez's first free throw is up and good. Oquist will come back in for the La Junta Tigers. Oquist, Weber, Schreibogel, and Johnson, and Martinez. And both free throws are good. 14 all our score, 5:49 left. Tiger ball, it'll be knocked away from Schreibogel mid-court by Hector Hernandez. Oquist will trigger it into Schreibogel on the left wing. Now back in between the circles, Dallas Oquist. Oquist finds Martinez. Brandon drives, and he will be down the baseline, blocked by Trevor Johnson. Is the shot, and it'll stay with La Junta. We've got a timeout on the floor. It'll be a full by Los Animas. 5:40 left here in the first half. We are tied at 14, La Junta and Los Animas in the championship semifinal of the Holiday Shootout. We'll be right back on Thunder Country. All right.
Don't fall asleep on us yet.
Oh, man.
Who did they play tonight? You want me to look it up? I'll look it up here in a minute. I'm trying to get everything updated.
Think they got beaten?
Were they playing the Lakers tonight or the Grizzlies? About the only one the Lakers are beating. Stop that.
Can't help it.
I know. Oh, they slowed the game down. I mean, gee whiz, that's tough when you have a fast pace when it goes to...
We're back. 5:40 left in the first half. 14 all our score. Schreibogel triggers it into Oquist. Tigers with it. Weber top of the key. Stepping out on Casey. Shane Smith. He'll pass to Troy Schreibogel, left side. Dribbles back to the middle in between the circles. Finds Martinez on the wing left side now. Back up to Weber. Smith there with him. Finds Johnson down to Martinez. Nearly lost the ball off his foot. Brandon will recover it. Brandon down low to Johnson on the baseline. Left side. Kicks it back out. Weber coming down the lane. Finds Schreibogel. 3 for Troy. Gets it top of the key. Troy Schreibogel, his first triple of the night. 17-14. 5 minutes left here in the second. Tigers lead. Fernandez with it. Gives the ball to Bubba Martinez. Looking in for the cut. Tries to get it to Santiago Fernandez. And he can't find the handle on the ball. It goes through his hands and out of bounds. Matthew Montoya will come back in. For Los Animas, Casey Weber takes the inbound from Schreibogel, walks it across to Johnson. Schreibogel, top of the key for 3, short. And the rebound pulled in by Shane Smith. Smith has his pocket picked by Martinez midcourt. Brandon breaks away and lays it up off the glass for two. Brandon's first bucket of the night, 19-14. Tigers now by 5. Across on the dribble, Matthew Torres. To the left side to Hernandez, back up top to Torres. To Hernandez, ball over his head. To Shane Smith now. Into the lane, nope, through the hands of Matthew Torres, out of bounds. It'll belong to La Junta. 19-14 Tigers, 4:07 left here in the first half. That'll be Weber bringing it across to Oquist, looking down low for Schreibogel, knocked away. Up with the ball, Matthew Torres. On the run, brings it across the timeline right side, stops, lets traffic clear. Fires down onto the wing. That goes to Shane Smith, now back up top of the key. Bubba Martinez for three. He'll miss. Rebound by Hector Hernandez on the floor once. He'll shoot, miss. Casey Weber's got it now for La Junta. Weber's going to bring it across on the run. Weber storms into the lane. Nope, out to Oquist for three. That's long, no good. Ball caught by Johnson, out to Martinez. Brandon with it, left side, down on the baseline. Jumper from 12, good for Brandon, left side. Brandon Martinez, his second bucket of the quarter, and it's 21-14. All of a sudden, a 7-point lead for La Junta. 3:15 left here in the first half. And now Oquist will knock away a pass that was meant for Shane Smith. Down court to Martinez, and we've got a blocking foul. Brandon will go to the line. That blocking foul will be called on Matthew Torres of the Trojans. That'll be the first on Torres and the 6th on Los Animas. And Brandon Martinez at the line to shoot two. Free throw is up and in for Brandon. And he'll get another one. Kalen Garcia will come in for Los Animas, subbing in for Trevor Johnson. Martinez with one more, puts it up, and that one will go all the way around the rim before it goes down the hole. Also entering for Los Animas, Manuel Martinez. Bubba Martinez into Manuel, back to Bubba. Tigers will man him up half court. Johnson picks up Martinez, pass to the right to Torres. Torres drives back toward the middle on the dribble. Fires off right side. Bubba Martinez for three. No good. Johnson with the long rebound for La Junta. On the breakaway. Bounces down to Schreibogel. Pretty layup down the baseline for Schreibogel. A nice dish from Johnson on the play. 25-14. Martinez hit the ground hard. Oh my goodness. Hector Hernandez with it for Los Animas. Jump shot from the right elbow, no good. Rebounded in the hands of Dallas Oquist. He'll give it back out to Schreibogel. Schreibogel brings it down to Martinez. Brandon for three. Clanks off, no. Gets his own long rebound. We've got a foul. No, he's going to travel. Took a step. And we've got a 30-second timeout here. Wait a minute. Yep, we got a 30 called by Los Animas. Trojans will take the 30. We'll keep it here. 25-14, 2:18 left here in the first half of play.
Well, we ought to make Dolores happy. We found the score for you, Dolores. The Nuggets actually won 92-89 over the Pacers.
Wow.
She was asking at the break, wanted to know what it was, who they got beat by, but they beat the Pacers.
We are going to be starting tomorrow morning at 8:30. As it'll be Mesa Ridge and Rocky Ford in the girls' 7th place game. That'll be followed up by the boys' 7th place game. At 10, it'll be Fowler and either Swink or Pueblo County. And then at 11:30, Swink and Fowler play for the girls' consolation championship. At 1, it will be Lamar and either Swink or Pueblo County for the boys' consolation championship. And then on into the medal rounds that we'll talk about here in just a moment. Trojans with the ball as we're back to action. Josh J. Fett with it in between the circles. Passes off. Right wing, Manuel Martinez down on the baseline to Kalen Garcia. And Garcia will pop it from about 10 feet out. 25-16. Tigers up. 1:45 left here in the first half. Weber kicks it out to Martinez. Now to Johnson, right wing. Joel fires it across to Oquist. Oquist back out to Weber in between the circles. Casey will reset the Tigers. Pass off to Johnson on the wing out to Oquist. Oquist back to Johnson. Top of the key. Martinez for three, rips the net off. Brandon Martinez, his first tray of the game. He has 9 points all here in the second quarter. 28-16, now a 12-point lead. Trojans were close for a while, but Tigers have got their number now. Ball stolen by Oquist. Long pass down court. Brandon Martinez all by himself. Lays it up and in. Now 30-16 La Junta with 1 minute left here in the first half. Hector Hernandez brings it down to Matthew Torres. Torres to Manuel Martinez. Ball stolen away by Johnson. Pass was meant for Kalen Garcia. Johnson down court to Weber. Casey drives to the baseline, kicks it back out to Martinez. Left elbow jumper, no good. Kalen Garcia with the rebound for Los Animas. He'll give it off to Matthew Torres. 35 seconds left. Torres, wild runner in the lane, missed it badly. Casey Weber with the rebound, down court to Schreibogel. He'll give it off to Oquist. Baseline drive for Dallas. They left the baseline wide open. He drove in there uncontested.
Doubled up now.
32-16. Big quarter for La Junta. Shot blocked on Garcia by Oquist. Rebound will go back to Garcia after a look was taken by Manuel Martinez. It's out of bounds now. 5 seconds left here in the first half. And it's La Junta basketball. Schreibogel to trigger it in. Gives it to Johnson. Back to Troy. 1.8 seconds. Runner from half court off the glass in the iron. Nearly went in for Johnson from half court, rather for Schreibogel. And at the end of the first half of play, the La Junta Tigers 32 and the Los Animas Trojans 16. We'll be right back. It's the 2012 Holiday Shootout on Thunder Country 92.1 FM.